Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Since today is National Donut Day, I decided to make mini chocolate glazed donuts. So I'm going to be using my Dash Instant Cook donut maker. So it just makes these nice little mini donuts. So you just want to have it heating as you get started. So I'm going to start by combining my dry ingredients. I'm going to have 1 cup flour, half a cup of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And then just mix it up to get it nice and combined. I like to use a whisk so that if there's any clumps, it gets rid of those. Next, you want to add 1 egg, half a cup of milk, a half teaspoon of vanilla, and just start beating that for 1 minute. Next, you add your 4 tablespoons cooking oil and beat for an additional 1 minute. Once your batter is fully combined, you just want to begin putting it in here, and before each batch, you want to oil it and make sure it's fully heated. The light, at least on this one, the light will be off when it's ready. I use this to put each batch. You can use a spoon or something else, it'll work fine. I just personally like this because it makes it easy, but whatever works is fine. So what I like to do is I like to have a bowl of oil already prepared and just dip a paper towel and wipe each one. Doesn't have to be seriously well done. It's pretty well non-stick on its own. Okay, so next, you just squeeze some in each hole. Then you just cook it for about 1 minute, and then you flip it and cook it 1 minute on the other side. So now you just flip it. And these honestly look like they could be done. It kind of depends on the batch. Certain times it's hotter, other times it's not. So just depends on what kind of donuts you're looking for. If you want it to be a little bit more crispy, like these, I'm gonna do it for another 30 seconds to a minute, kind of just depending. You want them to be a nice golden brown like this, and that's when you know that they're done. And then you just put them out on the rack and start a new batch. So for the chocolate glaze, I do 4 ounces chocolate chips and 3 tablespoons butter. Cook at a medium to low temperature, stirring continually until just melted. Remove from heat and then add 1.5 cups powdered sugar and just combine that together. It's gonna be really thick and kind of hard, so as you need it, just add a little bit of water at a time. And then you just go the amount until the consistency you're wanting. I like it pretty watery, but a little bit thick so it'll stick. So this is the consistency. I prefer mine. It's a little bit thick, but at the same time, it's still watery enough to be able to dip, and then I just move on to dipping. Once your icing is complete, I like to get my area ready, so I like to use a rack to put the done ones on, just because it's nice for the excess icing to be able to fall through on the bottom. I like to have some kind of, I'm using parchment paper, you can use anything you want. I like to have something underneath just because it makes cleanup easier, and then you just begin dipping. And as you dip them, they aren't gonna look the cutest. They are gonna be a little bit sloppy, but you just wanna slop it on because in the end, I like to put sprinkles, and that adds that cute little donut look that you're going for. as you continue dipping, the icing will get thick, so you just can add just a little bit of water at a time every now and then and get it back to that consistency you're wanting. I like to use these little happy multicolored ones. I feel like it gives the donut that really cute look. You can use whatever you like, just depends on what you want. I forgot to mention in the beginning that I like to put on the sprinkles as I frost them, because they will, if you see like these, they don't really stick because they've already dried. So if you start putting them on as you frost them, that'll make it a lot prettier. If you want to make sure that they get the little holes to look like a proper donut, I like to use a straw and you just kind of go in there. It's not going to work completely, but it'll get a little bit of it out, as you can see here.